so we forgot the cords, so we'll go over what we got so far. We're at the grocery store now, hitting one of the grocery stores we go to. So run through. Got 2 things of mixed fruit, just get some fruit in. This is for breakfast today. I got 2 18 counts of eggs. Some bacon, not for me, I don't eat bacon. But this is for Austin. He's trying to get him to eat more better foods. So what I usually do with the oatmeal is I do 2 packs of it, and then I do a scoop of protein. So get your protein, eggs, get some carbs in. This is mine. Got rice cakes, bodybuilder's favorite thing. Rice cakes, peanut butter, whatever you want to put on top of them. Trying out these Nature's Promise organic chicken sausages. Macros are pretty good. 14 grams of protein for 90 calories. So if you're trying to go lean too, that's a good thing for you. Better than the normal pork sausage. I love these bars. Kodiak, sponsor me if you want. But breakfast bars are good. I do 2 flavors of these. And then these granola bars are really good. They are a little harder than normal granola bars, I've noticed. And then obviously gotta have the egg whites. And then for Taylor, she got pudding. Macros are not terrible for this, but get your cravings in when you're trying to lose weight. So, but yeah, so we'll figure out what else we need to get, and then we'll run through. Now we're at the supplement aisle. Obviously, you're gonna want to get all the vitamins you need. But looking at this stuff, my favorite protein bar of all time are these MetRx Big 100 bars. They are very high in calorie for one. 390 calories, but for 30 grams of protein, I don't think that's crazy, but it tastes fucking good as shit. But if you are looking to beat some cravings while getting some protein and stuff like that, the Quest stuff is really hard. A lot cheaper on the internet than it is in the store. The store is ridiculous. So if you're looking for chips or any of this stuff, I would go on mine because it's ridiculous. Haven't tried these yet. We were just looking at those. They're new. To here at least. Don't get any of the proteins down there. Go to Gorilla Mine and get all your protein. Down there, I think the ISO 100 down here is the only bag that I've ever gotten. But the flavor is just, it gets old very fast. So go to Gorilla Mine, get your protein there. As far as the drinks, Taylor likes the Premier Proteins, only certain flavors. I think she likes the peanut butter cup. And that's the only one that they have that she likes. They're out of stock or anything else. They have a cookies and cream, and then, what was the other one? Cookie dough. But some of these do taste like ass. But, yeah. So there's all kinds of things. If you guys are craving food and you're trying to lose weight, or even trying to gain weight but stay lean, you can go this route. Yes, some of the stuff is high in calorie, but when you think about it, you're getting more nutrients than you are wasting it on a Reese's cup. And you can get a Quest Reese's cup and you get 11 grams of protein for 200 calories. It's probably more than a regular Reese's cup, but you're getting protein and you won't get that. So, just a thought. So we'll move on to the next. I did forget Taylor. Any females out there trying to lose weight, my wife Taylor, she loves these Fit Crunch bars. I think this is the only. Do you like the chocolate peanut butter one, or is it just? So this is the only flavor she's had. They're probably both good. She is kind of picky about things, but she loves these. So if you're picky and you're looking for protein, looking for a good bar to beat some cravings, Fit Crunch is where it's at. So you're looking for pizzas, like frozen pizza, something to quickly make with good macros, decent macros, I guess. So for 1/3, I think it's 2 slices, $2.90, $8.80 for the whole pizza, which isn't crazy. 47 grams of protein if you eat the whole pizza, and 16 grams of protein if you eat just 2 slices. Carbs, looking at 33 grams, and 101 for the whole pizza. And then the fat isn't terrible either, 11 grams, 32. It's not horrible. If you go to like, you get a quesadilla from Wawa or some local chain, it's like 50-something grams of fat. So it's not terrible, but yeah. So found that, and we'll go for some other stuff later. All right. So one thing, we're at grocery store number 2. The one thing that I like for quick and easy meals, just frozen meals, are these Healthy Choice Cafe Steamers. I love this one. There's another one that I like. Where is it at? Find it. It's the sweet sesame. There it is. sesame chicken. The protein and stuff's pretty good. This only has 16. The other one had 20. But they're pretty good. Quick, easy. Throw them in the microwave. But yeah. So things. This is part one of the grocery haul. We would go to usually 3 to 4 different grocery stores, depending on prices for everything. But reduced fat peanut butter, got the biggest thing they had of that. Found these, never seen these before, high protein bagels. So never had them. They're probably not going to taste very good, but we'll try them. It's 21 grams of protein for these. So then Taylor got the pudding. It's good if you want to crash any kind of cravings you have. It's only 100 calories for each of these. And then, you know, the fat's only 3 grams. So it's not terrible for you if you just want to get this to get a little, you know, that sweet craving down. Got a thing of the oatmeal for me. Like I said, I do 2 packages of these and then a scoop of protein. So got this for me. This is for Austin's just giant bran apple and cinnamon oatmeal. Same thing for there. This is all rice cakes, like I said in the video earlier. And then 2 things of fruit. Got pineapples and then cherry mixed fruit, so can't go wrong there. For breakfast, I don't do bacon or sausage. The fat content's pretty high and the calories are just kind of useless. So I like Canadian bacon. For 3 slices, 70 calories, which I am on a bulk, so I would rather have more calories, but I'm not sacrificing the fat. But I do get 12 grams of protein with that, so I'll have it with my eggs. We're gonna try these Nature's Promise organic chicken sausages. Never had them. We've heard good things. Taylor's seen a bunch of videos on TikTok. 14 grams per link of protein, so not terrible. Kodiak bars, love these. They're a little pricey, but they're not too terrible. 2 18 counts of eggs. We eat a lot of eggs, as well as 2 things of egg whites. Only want to have about 3, maybe 4 eggs a day before you start getting into a high cholesterol and start risking for like different things with your blood clots and your heart and stuff. But Uncrustables, they're not horrible for you, but if you're like me, I'd like to snack and I'd rather get some protein with that. Each of these has 6 grams of protein, which isn't high, isn't crazy or anything, but it does have some calories, so it'll help with the bulk. As with me, I like these. They're easy meals, frozen meals. Go in the microwave. I think they take like 4 minutes each. Not crazy high on calories or protein, but they are a quick and easy meal. And if you're like me, eating a lot of meals a day, then it will help. Taylor likes these lean cuisine. She's picking on which one she likes. So you got 2 of the chicken fettuccine and then 2 shrimp Alfredo. Sometimes these aren't deveined all the way, so if you're kind of weird with that, I wouldn't buy these necessarily, but it's a give or take kind of thing. And then we got that pizza that we were talking about with the decent macros for a pizza. It's a barbecue chicken, which is pretty good. One thing that I hate is Celsius, but I found one flavor that I actually like. It's cherry cola. I do like cherry Pepsi, cherry Coke, so these do actually taste pretty good. And I feel like they don't have the weird Celsius kind of like the fizzy taste. I'm not a fan of it. And then I got a MedRx bar. So this is part 1 of the food haul. We got bacon too, and that's in the oven. But yeah, so this is part 1. We're gonna go to Aldi and maybe one of the local farms, get some more meat. But yeah, so that is it for this part of the haul. So I ate, I think about 5 or 6, I think 6 pieces of the Canadian bacon. Got my eggs here that I just made. So I'm gonna scarf these down and then force Austin to eat some so he Gets a little bit of protein and stuff in them. And then, yeah, well, I think we're gonna go to a couple places to go over the bridge. We live on an island, so we're gonna go over the bridge and go into town and go in a couple places. But we will, we'll see you when you do that. All right, y'all, we're on the bridge now, heading over to California. We're gonna do, we're gonna go to Dick's. We go to Target for some protein stuff for Taylor. My mom wants me to run by Kohl's for her. Going to Aldi too. We'll do that probably last, and then. I think that's it. So yeah, we'll see you at Dick's. Alright, so looking to get back in motocross. I sold all my gear, so we're gonna buy a stick one here. This is a cheaper one. I don't feel like paying big money for something yet. So we're gonna buy this. I really don't like the color, but we'll deal with it. So and then yeah, so get back into motocross, playing a little bit, get active again. And yeah, so we'll have those kind of videos coming too soon. So let's grab some bowls over here. The only way.
But like I was saying though, the max thing is 150, right? If it's, I think it's at 14, so it's pretty much like.
I don't think it's
10 pounds though, probably for each one. I would assume. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
I mean, how much do you do though?
The max for that is 300.
No, it's dumbass. It's weight capacity.
Oh shit, maybe.
So it's 150 and below.
Then this is not worth it then.
How?
I ripped that.
No, you don't.
We're at Target. Even if you just go to Target, they're a lot cheaper. I think they're like over $3 each. So for 4, you're gonna be paying 12 something, probably 13 after the change and everything. But $9.19 for 4 is not bad. Taylor just got these things she really likes, but yeah. So I've never even seen these before. It's crazy. There's a lot more stuff. These muffins are like $13 or something at the grocery store. So Target's the way to go if you want these kind of snacks. They even got Cheez-Its. There's also, I've never seen these before. Alani. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this flavor. I think that would go crazy. But yeah, look like somebody made
Choices were
the
made.
right choice. Yeah, put that shit back, and I don't know what they would have gotten instead of that. I don't see any. Oh yeah, there are cookies right there. But I want to try those Quest cheeses. Are they good?
They're alright. Kind of have a weird taste.
Spicy cheddar.
I didn't even know they had all these flavors of s'mores, blueberry, strawberry. I've had those. Those are pretty good. You gotta heat them up. Those things taste like shit without the insides, but no, that's crazy how much like stuff you can get instead of getting regular, you know, junk food. Even like M&Ms, and we've had these. Gummy bears are good. But yeah, it's crazy. Taylor likes the Quest stuff, and I'm about to get hip to it. Peanut butter and jelly, bro, game changing. And they got also a bunch of packs of the Quest chips too, legendary chips. I don't think those taste good that I've had. Some of these are good. I haven't had the jalapeno ones, or those are salsa verde. I've never had those. Those are good. Those are good. What? Yo, whoa.
They're a little thicker than normal ones, but
That's crazy. Bro, come to Target, y'all. If y'all need to get, I mean, just look, this is the one half of their protein aisle. And then over here is the other half of like, they got creatine. Though if you want creatine, go to Giant. Or not Giant, go to Gorilla Mind. God damn. Yeah, you don't want that shit though. Yeah, Gorilla Mind if you want any creatine or protein. There's creatine over there. But yeah, they don't have any Gorilla Mind here. They have a couple more flavors. So is ISO 100 like, do they only have like cereal flavors? I mean, there's ice cream there. Yeah, no. You don't want none of this stuff, guys. Get a Gorilla Mind. Get the good stuff. If you're on a budget, maybe if you have to, come to places like this, but unless you're on a budget, if you're gonna spend the money, you might as well spend it right.